Welcome to today's webinar on construction insurance compliance, what every contractor must verify before work begins. When people think about construction risk management, they often focus on safety programs, project schedules, budgets, quality control. While those areas are important, many costly claims and disputes originate somewhere else entirely. They begin with insurance compliance failures. A missing endorsement, an expired policy, an incomplete certificate of insurance, an additional insured requirement that was never verified. Small administrative issues can create significant problems when a claim occurs. Today we'll discuss what construction insurance compliance means, why it matters, the 10 key areas every contractor should review before work begins. What is construction insurance compliance? Construction insurance compliance is the process of verifying all required insurance obligations have been satisfied before work begins. This process typically involves reviewing contracts, verifying insurance requirements, reviewing certificates of insurance, confirming endorsements, tracking policy renewals, monitoring subcontractor compliance. The goal is simple: ensure contractual insurance requirements align with actual insurance coverage. Why compliance matters? Many project teams assume compliance exists because a certificate of insurance was submitted. Unfortunately, certificates alone do not guarantee compliance. When a serious claim occurs, attorneys, insurers, owners, and contractors review the underlying requirements in detail. That's when missing endorsements, inadequate limits, and compliance gaps become visible. Strong compliance programs identify issues before they become claims. Compliance item number 1, review contract requirements. Everything begins with the contract. Before reviewing insurance documents, understand exactly what the contract requires. Key areas include insurance limits, additional insured requirements, waiver of subrogation requirements, primary and non-contributory requirements, umbrella requirements. If the contract isn't understood, compliance cannot be properly evaluated. Compliance item number 2, verify general liability coverage. General liability insurance is often the foundation of a contractor's insurance program. Review policy limits, effective dates, named insured information, project-specific requirements. Never assume coverage exists simply because a certificate was issued. Compliance item number 3, verify workers' compensation coverage. Workers' compensation coverage is often required by law and contract. Verify coverage status, state requirements, policy dates. Lapses in workers' compensation coverage can create significant project risks. Compliance item number 4, review additional insured requirements. Additional insured status is one of the most common contractual requirements. Many disputes occur because parties assume additional insured status was properly provided. Best practice is to verify actual endorsements rather than relying solely on certificates. Compliance item number 5, review waiver of subrogation requirements. Many construction contracts require waiver of subrogation provisions. These often support contractual risk transfer objectives. Failure to properly document these provisions can create complications after a loss. Compliance item number 6, verify primary and non-contributory status. Primary and non-contributory requirements determine how insurance responds when multiple policies may apply. These should be verified through policy endorsements whenever required by contract. Compliance item number 7, verify subcontractor compliance. One of the biggest compliance failures occurs at the subcontractor level. General contractors often assume subcontractors have met requirements without a review. Strong compliance programs verify, before work begins, policy limits, endorsements, effective dates, required coverages. Compliance item number 8, monitor policy expiration dates. Compliance isn't a one-time event. Construction projects may last months or years. Policies expire, renewals occur, coverage changes. Strong compliance programs monitor insurance throughout the life of the project. Compliance item number 9, verify specialized coverage requirements. Some projects require specialized insurance such as builder's risk, pollution liability, professional liability, cyber liability, commercial auto, umbrella liability. Failure to verify these coverages can create major gaps. Compliance item number 10, document everything. Documentation is one of the most powerful risk management tools available. Maintain records of contracts, certificates, endorsements, compliance reviews, renewal confirmations. Good documentation often becomes critical when disputes arise. Real-world claim scenario. Consider a commercial construction project involving multiple subcontractors. A property damage claim occurred after installation work caused significant damage to completed portions. Initially, everyone assumed insurance requirements had been satisfied. However, the claim investigation revealed one subcontractor had failed to maintain required coverage. Several required endorsements were missing. The result, months of disputes regarding responsibility, contractual obligations, and insurance coverage. The actual damage was expensive. The compliance failures made it even more costly. Construction insurance compliance checklist. Before work begins, ask the following. Have contract requirements been reviewed? Have general liability requirements been verified? Have workers' compensation requirements been verified? Have additional insured requirements been confirmed? Have waiver of subrogation requirements been verified? Have primary and non-contributory requirements been verified? Have subcontractor requirements been reviewed? Are policy expiration dates being tracked? Have specialized coverages been reviewed? Is documentation complete? Key takeaways. Construction insurance compliance is much more than collecting certificates of insurance. It is a critical risk management process designed to verify that contractual insurance requirements are actually being satisfied. The strongest contractors. Don't wait until a claim occurs to discover compliance gaps. Establish procedures. Verify requirements. Monitor coverage. Document the process. When a claim occurs, assumptions provide very little protection. Documentation and verification do. Thank you for joining today's webinar. For additional resources on construction risk management, contractual risk transfer, contractor insurance requirements, and insurance compliance best practices, visit www.montrageinsurance.com. Until next time, stay compliant, stay proactive, and manage risk before the claim occurs.